Hi there, students. To resile. To resile. I think we use this in two different ways. Firstly, I would use it to talk about withdrawing from an agreement, to pull out of an agreement. So, the landlord cannot resile from a lease. He can resile from a rental contract, but not from a lease. Okay, so to pull out, to remove oneself from an obligation, to go back to the original position. And then we can also use resile, meaning to spring back, to resume its original shape. So Hooke's law says this is about stretching things. You stretch something and it resiles to its initial shape. It springs back, it goes back, it returns to its original shape. So you withdraw from a contract, you go back to your former position where there was no contract. He has many commitments, and he's going to have to resile from some of these commitments because he's committed himself to too many things at the same time. To stop doing something you previously did, to stop supporting something, to change a decision that you previously made, to resile, to go back on a decision. Okay, so to resile, to spring back, to rebound, to resume the original form, or to go back on that. I said I don't like him, I said I think he's dishonest, and I will not resile from that statement. I just don't trust him. So is it possible to resile from this course of action, or is it too late? Has he really burnt his boats? Okay, so to go back on an agreement, to return to a prior position. Okay, so resume the original shape. So I'm thinking there are all sorts of new materials that are good about returning to their original shape. Normally when you use things again and again, they don't resile, they take on a new shape. I'm thinking of a pair of shoes. Yeah, I need to normally wear in a pair of shoes, and that means they don't resile to their original shape. You could have resilement, a noun. So his resilement from his obligations is going to make many people unhappy. To resile from an obligation. Yeah, many people start a diet as a New Year's resolution, and about a week later they resile from that. They jump back. They say, "No, I can't," and they're at the ice cream again. Okay, so rubber is very good. It resiles very easily. An elastic band resiles. It goes back to its original shape. If you say you're going to help me, that's great and I love it, but make sure you don't resile at some point, because your resilement would leave me in the lurch. Okay, so to resile. I refuse to resile my claim to this property. I will not resile from my commitment to aid and development. I will not resile from the orders that I have given. To resile from an undertaking. To resile from an approach. This conclusion is good, and I'm not going to resile from this conclusion. Okay, so to resile, resilement. Notice this word is related to resilient. This is a cousin of this word. So to resile. I'm thinking of this agreement with Chamberlain. Hitler resiled by saying he was willing to accept certain conditions, but then that wasn't true. Okay, so to resile, to go back to its original shape, or to pull out of a contract, to pull out of an agreement, an obligation, something that you said, to go back to the original position. Let's see. It comes from through French, from Latin, resilio, to spring back. Re, back, and salio, I jump. So to jump back to the original position. Now, formality. I've said that this is not a particularly common word, and I think many people might not actually know it. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5 in formality, using the semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To resile, resilement.